But more than anything else, I want to talk about something else before we get into the recap. I get a lot of emails from people in correction facilities in US, prisoners. My book somehow ended up in prisons. I don't know how. I don't think there is any specific program that they bring books in there. I emailed them. They have a special emailing system that I can show it in the recap to you. And they read the book and they're allowed to email people outside. It's not Gmail or other email system. It's a very internal prison email system. And I love actually interacting and answering their questions because they all have a couple of years left and they want to come out, they want to start a new life, and I love that. So I asked one of the prisoners, which I show in the recap, that how do you get the book? And he said, oh, someone else ordered that. We don't have any organized system library and most of the books are outdated. Therefore, I decided to donate 5,000 of my books to prisoners in Canada and in the US. I know there are some organizations that help you donate new books to prisons. If you know anyone, if you know any organization, or if you've worked with one, just feel free to message me or leave the comment here and I'm going to reach out to them. I know American Library Associations have a donation program, so I'm going to order 5,000 copy of my books and send it to different correction facilities in North America, because I think my book can help people who are in the prison have a path when they come out and they want to start a new career. Hey guys, so as I just mentioned, I get a lot of emails from people in prison. So they have a system, CAR links or correction links or something like that, that they send you emails through that. And first of all, you have to approve that do you want to receive the email, and then when you say yes, then they allow the channel to go back and forth. So as you see, after a while, the messages are going to get deleted. So I have a couple of people right now messaging me, most of them about book review, their questions that they have about the books and stuff. So one of them, James, I actually, we have a conversation about him. He said, oh, I read the book. I'm currently right now in the prison at Fort Dix and came across your book. As a former banker, he's actually has been a former banker. I've always had interest in day trading and found your book to be excellent resources. Your real life examples on how to utilize the strategy and proper planning rang true to me and stuff. So, it's very interesting. They read the book, they have this system, that they can answer, they can send emails, and I usually really respond to them. Sometimes they're telling me, say James, respond to their questions and help, try to help them learn more about trading if they come out of it. So for this one, I actually asked James, I have a question. How did you get my book, by the way? Was it ordered for you personally, or is part of a program that facility has it? And he said, Andrew, I believe it was ordered for someone here, as I found in the library. Most of the books here are dated, or anything relatively new would have to have been ordered. Unfortunately, it's up to the inmate initiative and self-study to learn new things. Let me know if you need more details. So this is what I'm going to do actually. That's why, because of that, I'm going to buy 5,000 copies of my own book, and I sent it to different correction facilities through a program, because I'm getting a lot of these emails, and I love helping them. Why not? A lot of these people are actually messaging me and they have questions. I'm going back and forth between them. Adi has a book, my psychology book would be helpful for them. These are the self-help books that when they come out, they can actually do something. If you're interested in working with me, or if you have any connection in these guys, feel free to reach out to me. But I think that's really nice. So it's really fun to, have this discussion with people in the prison. And I hope that by the time that they come out, the trading can help them to build their life back together. So that's something that I want to do at the end of the year. Maybe that's my Christmas gift to the community of traders or the people who want to be a trader. And I hope you take an initiative. And if you want to help me in that, just feel free to email me, andrew@bearabletraders.com, or just leave a comment. Let's send some books to prisons for this year. Thank you. Let's watch the recap now. All right, guys, today was a great trading day again. I woke up late. I came and actually Brian was trading Meta, and I followed that for a really nice opening range breakout with ads on that. It was really nice. Meta had an upgrade from Morgan Stanley. And then the market sold off and I shorted Tesla, and Tesla was a really, really nice breakdown. Tesla is in trouble because Elon Musk needs money for Twitter. The competition is catching up with Tesla. All other car companies, the really good car companies, are coming up with really nice electric cars. Plus, the economy is slowing down. So Elon Musk is selling shares to cover for the interest rate of Twitter that he needs. Competition is coming and economy is slowing down. So Tesla is in deep trouble. We traded that on short. We'll watch the recap on that. But more than anything else, market is selling off. In the last 2 days, we dropped almost 5%. But why? Well, with high interest rates right now, the return is getting more difficult to get from equity market or bond market. In this week, Economist, I'm subscribed to that, I saw a very nice cover. It was showing that searching for returns. And there was investors looking for gold in the river that they try to get some sort of the return. Because right now, with the slowing down the economy and the chance of recession, people don't know how they can get the return. That's very interesting to see what the market is gonna close. Ardi still believes SPY is at 330. So right now we're trading at around 380, 375. So maybe we get to 330 soon by the end of this year or early next year. Recession definitely is coming. We should be ready for next year. All right, guys, good morning, everybody. If you're watching, if you're in the afternoon watching it, good afternoon. So a couple of announcements, guys. We are going to have a 2-day event. It's confirmed. 2-day event workshop in San Diego. The first day, presentations, technical on a strategy, how to make the the trade book. And actually, I'm going to go through 3 of the trade books that I have. One, Thor is going to talk about it. Peter is going to talk about it. Paris is going to come and talk about the time and sells. That was the first time. So if you want to sign up, go to bearbulltraders.com/workshop. It's 2-day event and the schedule is there. So there are some actually videos from the first event if you want to get an idea how it looks like. And Scott is one of our traders from Canada, is coming, and he's going to do a special performance for us because we're going to have a gala style dinner for the first night, which families and friends are invited. So the schedule is in there, guys. So we have 4 strategy presentation in the first day, and then 2 psychology presentation, in which one of them actually come from the guest from Hawaii. And then there's a panel discussion with the moderators, and then Cash Bar Social, and then we have the dinner buffet. And your ticket includes the dinner buffet and breakfast the next day. If you want to bring anyone extra, so you just pay for the food, which is $125 what the hotel is charging us. So that's the first day. And the second day, obviously we start from the pre-markets, engineering the market. It's going to be a little bit early in the morning, but people on the West Coast are used to it. And then live trading, and then we have continued after, and then we have the breakfast buffet at 8:30. So we're gonna trade with just the coffee in the morning, and then breakfast buffet, and then we continue the mentorship and strategy and our presentations, and close the event at around 1 p.m., which is the market close. So the cost for that, guys, if you want to come, we really keep the cost down. So the cost, so the venue would be in San Diego, Hard Rock Hotel. It's a really good hotel. I have stayed in before in the past. It's a really good location in lamp area. What is it? Gas lamp area next to the beach. So it's a really good family vacation if some of you want to fly. The cost is $499 per person, and it's for 2-day event, and that includes the food. If you want to bring any guest, you just add whoever wants to bring as a guest. So for the first night, and we have the social and ice breaking and performance and for that. It could be like an annual general meeting for Bearbull traders. That would be really nice. And the cost is a little bit higher because unfortunately, California is expensive. So everything, the hotel and everything was very expensive. So the URL is bearbulltraders.com/workshop for those of you who want to come. I highly recommend, guys. And it's 2 days. Obviously, it's a little bit costly. And if you want to sign up, the hotel is not included. Sign up and book your hotel now, because I think as soon as we sign the contract with them, we haven't signed the contract with them, they're going to jack up the price significantly. So, they know that about 100 people are going to come. So that's it. That's the most important thing. I really, really hope we can get about 100 people. So bring the community all together, especially family. I love to see the family. Like I see Kenneth's daughter, and so many of the people came with their husbands and wives, and I love that. So that's really, really, really nice. So trading wise, the market gap down again. Obviously, there's no reason for the market to go higher. Growth is not in perspective until inflation comes down. So what is happening right now is just we're gonna get a very choppy but volatile market, like up and down 2-3%, which is awesome. Which is awesome for our style of trading because we are large cap index traders, options traders. This is exactly what we want. You don't want a really bull market that is slowly every day 0.2% is going to go up. You want this kind of choppiness, volatility. When you look at the SPY on a daily chart, let's go actually to this one. The SPY on a daily chart, you see these gaps up and down. It's just amazing. That's what you want. Every day there's a lot of opportunities on indexes. So today I traded Meta. Honestly, I have to make a confession that I actually couldn't sleep last night. I took 2 sleeping pills at around 2 a.m. So it was really hard for me to wake up. I came and as usual, I stole Brian's watch list and copied Brian. Brian traded Meta. I didn't know even what Meta was gapping up for. Apparently there was a analyst upgrade. And I didn't even wait for the first minute to start. It really closed as did the doji, tested the VWAP. I went long heavy at 119.75 and added twice on the way up on it, very heavy size, and I sold all the way up to 123.22. That was a very profitable trade for me, and that was it. We just and after that it dropped the VWAP and I got to stop that. One thing that was interesting was that the Brian actually he shorted through the VWAP, but I was holding my long still, and that's fine because I was sticking to my trade management rule that the trade management says you stop losses at the break even, and now eventually it's going to come back up. So 2 traders can trade one stock, 2 different style, and it really depends on how you manage your stock. And garbage trucks are here to confirm the recap. And then Tesla was the trade of the day for me. Tesla was amazing. Oh, look at this beauty Tesla that is selling off. So Tesla at the open popped up and then sold off. One of our traders, I don't remember who was it, really shorted that just below the VWAP. And I wanted to short it that as well, but I was heavy on Facebook, on Meta. I really didn't want to do that. I kind of chased it a little bit here for the break towards 155. And twice, a couple of times I got stopped out. So it was a little of a disastrous trading around here. So I had a couple of trading losses. Eventually, when we came down to test 156 level, I went short heavy and I rode the momentum all the way up to about 150. So, I added a few weeks ago, really said, Tesla is at 150. So at 156 to 151, that was a really profitable trade that I did. And I'm very, very proud of it. Posted on Twitter. If you guys are not in Twitter, just follow me on Twitter. And then after that, I tried to catch a reversal, bought here, and I just said, fuck it. I don't want to overtrade anymore. So that was a very decent, profitable trade for me. TQQ was also really nice. It was going really well, TQQ at the open. I did catch one, bottom from here on TQQ from 1897 to 1930. It was a small profit. It's going to go back up, but I'm not really interested in trading it anymore. At the open, I traded for the really nice pop, but at 9:45, this manufacturing number came in and there was a little bit of volatility, so it kind of messed up my whole trading. So TQQ, there was anything to learn. But essentially, the best trade that I did was Tesla. Very profitable, especially the short that we had was very, very, very beautiful. And obviously, Meta was amazing. Opening range breakup, thanks to Brian, our buddy. So Brian, how was your trading day? I know you killed the Meta.
Yeah. Well, it was a typical day where you're 10 minutes before the open, nothing really looked too interesting, and then in those last couple minutes that I always like to look at before the open, Meta really started to pop up here, and I knew it had gotten an upgrade from turned out to be JP Morgan, so one of the more reputable, if you want to call them that, reputable firms. So kind of felt it had some weight, and it was starting to behave really well as we went into those last couple minutes before the open. So that's kind of why I thought this was definitely a good stock to watch. So yeah, just caught it at 120 as it started to break out and rode it up with you. So you kind of described how we traded it. And I did short it when it started to come back down. It was making a series of higher lows, and then shorted it when it dropped through the VWAP. So played that one both ways. And I shorted Tesla a couple times with you. So that overall it was a pretty decent day. Run turned in. Yeah. So.
Nice. So the only thing that I'm really, really hoping to get, guys, is to get a lot of people signing up for our workshop in San Diego. It's in March 2nd and 3rd. I think it's Thursday and Friday. And obviously the Peak Capital Bootcamp also, guys, open. We have only 30 spots this time. This one is we changed the curriculum. We're gonna really get to one-to-one trading with the traders. That's why it's capped at 30. I think we already have about 10 or 15 people sign up. So if you're interested, you are coming, and you can have your own trading account as well. You don't need to use our simulator anymore. Anyway, so we changed the curriculum really much better. If you want to work with Peter, John, Megan, Carlos, and Eamon, definitely you can work on that. There's another thing that I wanted to mention, that is that Eamon is really, really good trader. He's a really, really good trader, and he is developing a course on his reversals that he's doing. And if you're interested in his course, he posted his course on Academy, Trading Terminal Academy, and you can actually go and sign up to his course and learn about. It's about 3 hours. We decided to have our courses very short but very effective. So with a lot of examples, a really, really good developed course. It's worth really to check out his course. If you're interested, guys, you can go to his. I just put the link down there. Go to tradingterminal.com Academy. And then you can actually sign up to his course. I know there are a couple of people who already signed up, and they had really, really good positive feedbacks. They emailed me. So, that's what we know. I know Paris is developing a really nice course on order flow and time and sales. Thor is developing a course on the VPA. And then we put them on the Academy for you guys to have access to that. Thank you so much, guys. And happy Friday. Looking forward to see you next week. Next week, I'll trade on Monday and Tuesday, and after that, I'm going to be in Argentina for climbing. I'm probably going to be offline for most of it until the new year. On the new year, I might be actually on the mountain. I'm going to climb Aconcagua, which is the biggest mountain in the Western Hemisphere. It's about 24,000 feet. That's the highest elevation I've ever been. That's my preparation for Everest. I want to go Everest next year. And, it's just very remote over there. I don't think I'm going to have a proper access to internet or anything. And I think the schedule that I have, I'm going to go with the guide probably in the New Year we summit. If the weather is good, right at the New Year or New Year Eve, we're going to summit. So wish me luck. And if I come back alive from that high elevation, we'll continue trading in 2023 together. Peter doesn't allow us to use F word in the community, but 2022 deserved a lot of F words. Really, like F. If I want to talk, if Peter was not part of our community, this chat room was F 2022, and I'm sure that at least I don't have any good memory from 2022. No, actually, that's not right. I think that's not right, because the losses that I had in 2022 made me a better person. I needed to get this big slap in the face from the market, and to get reminded that everything that you achieve is gifted from the universe, and they can take it from you as easy as you got it. And this is a very important lesson, and I'm happy that I got it early in life, because I was feeling invincible last year, just making money, going like nothing can stop me. I figured this thing out. I was thinking of buying a club and doing that and Lamborghini, because I was thinking that, money is just coming to here. I figured this thing out, the printing money. And then after those couple of losses that I had, I realized that, you have to really stay humble. And that was a good lesson to me that really made me better person, although it really, really hurt. But at least 2022 was a very good year for me to do some self-reflection on the market. That I grew up from 2008. We had always all-time high, just every year it was just all-time high, and now we're going to probably go into a couple of years of not all-time high, and now you have to adjust yourself, your personality, your expectation, your investing strategy. And I think that was a really, really good thing for me. Brian or Peter, like Peter, for example, he told me that, you are too young. We remember the times that the market was only going down. And he's right. I didn't see the bubble in 2021 because I didn't see .com bubble. The only way that you could see there's a bubble, you should have experienced that .com bubble in 2001. You could have, you needed to be in that euphoria as a trader to realize that 2021 is actually a bubble. But anyways, we learn as we grow. Life is a journey of human consciousness. The stories and consciousness that you're building, that's part of it. It's not about the things that you're building or buying. It's about memories and experiences and lessons that you're accumulating over time. And 2022 was really, that was a year that changed me and made me a better person. Still, work in progress, far to be perfect, but made me really, really better person. Okay, thank you so much. Sorry for the rant. And Brian, anything from you?
Have a good weekend. No, have a good weekend, everybody.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
Get out, enjoy the holiday season.
Cheers, guys.